Greetings, Facebook, YouTube, and all points beyond. Like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Please comment. This is for the brothers and sisters of the craft that are traveling from the Prince Hall International, Ancient Free and Accepted, uh, Prince Hall Origins, Scottish Rite, Yorkshire Rite Masons, and all points beyond the square and compasses. Okay, my brothers, brotherly love is a topic I'm bringing up today. And one of the things I want to ask, where is and what happened to brotherly love? Now, I took my obligation 23 years ago, and in between that 20 years, I did take a hiatus for some personal reasons and some other reasons that I will not discuss at this particular time. But I will say this: upon my return to my beloved lodge, I realized one thing. It changed, as well as the crowd, it changed drastically. I do not recognize it at all, because now what I state that is, when I went through my degrees, I was under the supervision of some very wise, knowledgeable, most lovable, angry men I've ever faced in my life since leaving the United States Navy, and, what I'm saying, like boot camp. I gotta give a shout out. May he rest in eternal peace with the heavenly father and mother, with the heavenly parents. Right Worshipful Wilbert F. Banks. That was the most prolific brother I ever seen. I mean, as we sat in our lounge room working on our degree work and we try to work on the funerals and everything, he can hear every mistake that you make, and he will come at you like a dragon who his lair was violated. I mean, he instilled in me the knowledge to be a Mason. He taught me the Mason that I am to be. I mean, the book, he taught us not. See, let me say this. I'm gonna say this clear. I'm being real. In my younger life, I received the TBI. The speech and memory was damaged. It affects me greatly to this day, but I can tell you this: I know my work, brothers and sisters. I did degree work without the book. I was prompted when needed to be prompted, because like, again, my speech and memory was damaged. You know what I'm saying? It comes and goes, but I can do my work. Trust and believe that. It's witnessed that people still talk about how I do my work. But I'm not gonna brag and boast about like that, because I'm not that good. I'm gonna say I'm the best at it. But I had a teacher like Banks who put foot to our backside, as he said, every day, because he was that man that wanted us to know, learn, and be able to do our work. And thanks to him, I'm the man and Mason that I am today after my father. Now I'm granted to. Let me do this here. Now see, as a Mason, I was taught to be on the square, on the level. Brothers talk about this all the time. We are charity. I'm gonna get to that part where that statement came from there. But see, I wanted to bet you, the brother who's always talking about we are charity because we Masons and everything, will he give a man $1 if a man on the street came up to him asking for spare change? I bet you he'd sit there and give all kind of comments and everything like he do in the lives. But now I'm gonna get to that part. Put it this way: I'm gonna get to this clown in a minute. Okay, but now let's go on. When I came to lodge, I was taught the first thing about being a Mason: brotherly love. Now, there were situations where some brothers had some unfortunate circumstances happen in their lives. Like we had one brother had a fire. Now, I was kind of disappointed on how they did it, but they did something. We was able to, for the people that was there in class of instruction that evening, we had enough people that we donated more funds. But my first thing was, as master, president, but then again, I'm guilty of that because I should have stood up and said, "This is what we should do." What we should have did, and I should have stood up because it wasn't thought about it, but it was on my mind at the time. So therefore, I am guilty of not doing my part as a mission to that brother. I should have stood up and said, "Worship master, is it possible that since as you being a worship master, can you call on the other masters of the lodge in this district and the and our sisters in the Eastern Star chapters? Contact all of them, inform them that we just had a brother who was involved in a fire and he lost everything. Can we, as a district, give not only funds but household items, toiletries, and other things for him and his family?" Okay. Now, as time since I came back, I really haven't witnessed that too much in a sense, because I know, like for example, I had a brother who lost, like I see it, like certain like 12 relatives pass in a 6 month time frame, and when he realized that he had lost his 12th cousin, one of his relatives, he has 12 relatives, cousins and aunt, so on. When he lost his 12th relative, he was at the lodge. The brother made it clear. Then one brother, like I said again, a supposedly ordained pastor, and I say that loosely and freely and firmly, supposedly, he made a statement by saying that if this brother loses one more relative, he gonna be by himself. And the brothers that was present laughed. But now, when the brothers when it was addressed again, the one brother, a former politician, adamantly stated, said he did not laugh. And then it was just a big mess because like the past masters adjusted to this brother. He never came to the brother apologize because he's arrogant, he's foolish. I don't know how he became a brother. He was involved in some incidents at another lodge that forced him to admit to this lodge because he was doing some disgraceful things as a brother in that lodge, and he brought this cancer over to this lodge. So therefore, where is the brotherly love again? Now, when you look at the lodge, I see things that shouldn't be done because how we gonna do now? Let's go on it. When a brother passes, I understand. See, it's understood. It's written in stone that when a brother passes, if it's a immediate family, they don't. He get donations. Because one brother told me he's a wise brother. I can call his brother and get any kind of asking questions because he's wise. He's an elder of our lodge of the craft, brother. He's a very wise man. He was saying that what should be done for one should be done for all. But I told him I don't agree with that because it's already written in stone on how things should be done and done. So I never did accept the fact that they should do something because I know it's in stone because the relatives that passed were not my mom, spouse, or siblings. Or dependents. I'm sorry that what I'm saying, and siblings, yeah, but I understand that. I respect that wholeheartedly. But the fact remains, only a handful of people came to this brother and said, "I'm sorry for your loss." You know what I'm saying? But then, so that's why I asked that question: where's the brotherly love? You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, this brother did leave the life because of the foolishness, the arrogance of the certain brothers who's probably teaching, preaching, and he probably be the head of a church, and he's and like the way he talks to people, he think he is the smartest of all. Be smarter than the average bear and all that good stuff. He just arrogant and foolish, and just like he's very well unliked by many people, by a great deal of people. But this is the brothers that they you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of hard, but like again, where's the brotherly love at here? Is there any brotherly love? Before I finish, please like and subscribe on this page. Leave your comments. If you're a traveling man, And I'm still learning the fatal. If you fatal on, leave a comment. And let's discuss about this. Let's discuss this situation here. Leave in the comments. Should this brother have left? Because I don't blame him. He left because of the foolishness, the arrogance. It's just like a lot of buffoonery and a lot of unmasonic conduct that's going on in this lodge. Okay. Now, for example, again, let's talk about some more stuff about unbrotherly love. I ran to this one brother. We had a nice little discussion. He's from another lodge. He's Prince Austin, but he's not from another lodge. And we discussed why he left. I said, yeah, I heard you left because you had a falling out with some of your brothers and you left. He said, I don't know what you was told, but that's not why I left. He said he left. And I kind of agree because I witnessed it before I left, and I witnessed it more and more prevalent today when I came back. He said to me that he left his lives because he got tired of sitting back and witnessing. He's a pastor to himself now, but give it to him. He's a wise man. He's a pastor. And he said he witnessed too many backstabbing brothers backstabbing each other, you know what I'm saying? Too many backstabbing going on. And he was like, he didn't join this organization for that. See, the question is now when you see people talk about masonry, they talk about we are a cult, we this, we a gentleman's club. Is that what we came out to be? Is that what we turned out to be right now? Is a gentleman's club? Because no, I don't want to get into too much detail about this stuff. I don't want to bring no drama or too much heat to this lodge. But the thing is, the brotherly love is not there anymore. I feel that we can bring back the brotherly love because you got like a lot of foolishness going on that shouldn't be going on. But see, when you address things, you looked upon as a troublemaker or whatever. And it's like, where do we go now? It's like, is that all we become now as a gentleman's club to the community out here at large? You know what I'm saying? You got some bodies out here doing the things in the community. You got some who are not. Then you know what I'm saying? So like, where do we go from here as Masons? Are we a brotherly love of? Are we a group of men that's a gentleman's club? Or are we going to be a brothers who feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and help support our community? Like when final example here in Buffalo, we had some little teenage white boy came into the neighborhood and he shut up the neighborhood tops up here. The only black supermarket in the city of Buffalo on the east side of Buffalo. And as Masons, now we did where my lodge is, where the roadblock was, they blocked off the street from Jefferson and Kingsley to Utica and Jefferson. Scratch that to Jefferson and Utica. Yeah, Jefferson, Utica, and Jefferson and Kingsley. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm right there. The lodge is right here, right across the street from where the line starts. So we were able to provide food and water as it was donated to the lodge. People came down. It would have been better if we would have took some of the stuff down there to the roadblock where people can walk freely up and down the street, and because everybody was there, so we could have did. But still, a few people did come to the lodge to get free food that we had to give away. We had some clothing still, and we had cases and bottles of water. Now, we gave out, I'm gonna say, roughly, I want to say the minimum to maybe 2,000 bottles of water. Because they came in droves. Some bottle like 36 bottle cases of water, 24, so on and so on. I want to say that we gave away close to 5,000 bottles of water if we did it individually. You know, we did it count, but it was said that we gave away 100,000 bottles of water away. Like now, they say we as black men shouldn't be celebrating the 4th of July, which I do not, because that was not our Independence Day. June 19th was. That's why we call it Juneteenth celebrations. But like now, so if you think I suffer, if you think I practice the 4th of July and that the lodge at that time, when we had the shooting, they're trying to restructure and remodel the Tops Market that look like the other markets around Tops. It's because it took that like it took the killing of 10 people and 3 wounded to get to the remodel of the Tops Market. They're like the other markets out there in Elmwood and in the suburbs. That's how our city is working here right now because we got the leadership to here. Like it says the Judah in the Bible, and I think it's Judah, some of it, where it says our the gates of Judah are languishing. Our black leaders, for all y'all, they failed just now. The ones we got right now, but I'm gonna get to that part in a minute. But see now again, we had a lot of bottled water donated. Now, our lodge is only so big per space, guys. Where would you be able to store 100,000 bottles of water in that lodge room? If you put waters in a backspace, there's a narrow backspace right there. You can put waters there to the ceiling, and put waters, case of water into the lodge room, and put waters in the main hallway right there. But so you can't block the hallway because we got 2 doors. It's just 2 ways to get in and out of our lodge. So you put some waters there and squeeze by there, and put water in the room that we said was called the Barrett room. Brother Barrett was one of our he was our treasurer in the lodge way back in the 70s and early 80s. I'm not exactly sure at the time of his passing when he was kicked out because the time I got there, he was no longer with us. He had transitioned on, and he was a wise treasurer. I mean, he was just so on point with it. He was a penny, sisters and brothers. He was a penny short. He wouldn't leave the desk until he said it clear. He said, "I'm gonna find that penny." They was gonna give him the penny, but he said, "I'm gonna find that penny." You know how it goes when you get the money from the secretary to the treasurer and everything. But he came out to be a penny short. He looked. That's how adamant he was about his work as the treasurer of our lodge. So they got a room named after him. But now to the point at Mahan, if he filled that room up with water, we still would have some. We still would better store all that water on because the space we have. Because to sit there and say that he's telling people that we gave 100,000 bottles of water away is like me saying I celebrate the 4th of July, which is a worldwide lie in my Flavor Flav voice. Okay, a worldwide lie. Okay, so with that being said, brotherly love is where's the brotherly love at? Is that all we become now? Is a men's social club now? The brothers don't know that's coming in out don't know about the signs, the symbols of what they mean. When we bring them in, I told the 2 brothers I'm bringing in soon. I said when I came through, my cousin came in about a year, maybe 2 before I came in. And the night he told me when I came in, he said, remember everything you hear and then remember everything you see. And that's the thing I use to people. I said, remember everything you hear, or try to remember everything you hear and remember what you see when that time comes. Because you're going to hear it and see it again. Now, he was correct. But now, I told the brothers, remember what you hear. Because see, the things now, what you hear, they don't teach it. Because I said, like, when they teach you, the things that you can hear, that the brothers will be reciting to you as not just words that's being told to you to bring you new guys in. Some of these things are to teach you how to be a Mason and how to live life as a man, upright and standing. And I tell people, you have to be taught how to be a Mason, just like you have to be taught how to be a man. That's why I used to tell the young brothers in order. I got that statement from where I forgot. I wish I would have wrote it down so I can remember. Okay, because like I said, I was involved. I'm coming out straightforward now. I was involved in an incident where I was involved with a TBI, and it was on the left side, and the speech and memory side is right there. And the speech and memory were pretty much affected by the situation, and unfortunately, it still affects me to this day. I'm a little. Sometimes I can be. I can remember some statements and I can forget. But listen, my brothers and sisters, I can do my work without the book. This past year, I did my degree work. I was the junior warden. I did the master spot. I even did the senior deacon spot a few times since I've been back. Now, I do have my moments, okay, but I can still do my work. But now, I told the brothers that's coming in. Remember what you hear and see, because see, the words that's being recited to you is not just words to bring you new guys in. It teaches you how to be a mason, how to be a man. And it's like I said, I tell the young brothers, you need, in order for a boy to be a man, he must first see a man. And I said, ask the brothers and I see young girls, what's the difference between a black man and a black male? And that's the same with the women. What's the difference between a black woman and a black female? And see, you got to be taught these things, how to be a man. That's why you got your father. If your father is a true man, you will see how he worked. See, my father and my uncles taught me and my cousins how to be men. Okay, but now let's go further. As you go through the degree work, you put to go through, listen to the teachings, read these books. But see, they don't read their book enough. You don't ask them a question. Oh no, you don't study. And you ask them, so you try to ask brotherly love. You try to show some brothers love. They kind of reject it, and you be like, come on. Let's see, like, it was told to me that some of the brothers was ridiculing me because of the way I talk. See, because of the TBI, like now, if you hear me pause it, I forget the word that's coming next to complete my sentences, my statement. But see, I do my work. I can speak. I give it to you. I grant it. I get it. Because I'm involved in that TBI. But brothers gonna figure, see, this is what the brother love can see again. See how brother love, see how brothers talk about you behind your back. But see, they talk behind your back, but they won't say it to your face though. But why? But they talk behind your back, and if I confront them, I didn't say that. But see, I got an idea who it was, but I'm not gonna strike because I'm not 100% sure. Just like when we had the shooting, right? Again, like the shooting, I made some comments about the leadership. If our city leadership, like the mayor and some of the county councilmen, if it came downtown, because see, it was told that they're gonna have some outside agitators come into Buffalo to start some havoc and chaos. And like I witnessed this one when I came up to the block up there by the courthouse and the one hotel. If you look at the city of Buffalo, got the Lafayette Hotel. Nope, that's not it. The Statler. Now when I came on the scene with my camera, because I shoot for the Buffalo Legendary Challenger, the Buffalo Challenger News. We online, y'all. ISSUU. Or look at the Buffalo Challenger News, and you can see us online. You can see our back issues. You see my work. Look at my pictures. Street Legacy Photography by Darvin. Holler at me. Hit me up on there. But now, when I got on the scene over there to take pictures, everything, I seen this one individual was white and had like a ninja mask on, sitting on the hood of the car. And as when I got close to the vehicle, I witnessed that it was a woman. Okay, fine. Now I'm wondering, why was she parked in the middle of Delaware, between the Statler Hotel and the federal courthouse? Okay, now when the protesters came around there, they walked around. They go over at Niagara Square. They had a few speakers there and everything. Then they walked around there. They was protesting because they had the cops right here on Delaware, like where the circle is, and the people down Delaware going toward south, no, north. Who cares? There's going other direction. Okay. Now, I was on the steps on the porch of the gateway, up to the federal court, taking pictures of the cops on the porch, and the cops on the street, the state trooper above, the Keystone cops, the special unit they got out there, and the protesters. All right. They were throwing water bottles. They was throwing like this here full of water bottles at the police. They was throwing balloon. Not balloon. Sorry about that. Somebody threw a basketball and everything. Right. Now let me remind you, the people was there. They came together as the people. They told that one lady that was there with the ninja mask on, the agitators from outside. She came out the car and she pulled out a glass bottle. From it was told to me, she had a glass bottle filled with some brown stuff in it. Right. Now, let me remind you, I'm telling you how it is in Buffalo. When it comes to the situation where you got a large group of black people or people, a large number of African descended people, and police are involved, this was going to happen. Now, even though there was a large number of European Americans in that crowd, right? When that girl when she tried to throw that glass bottle, the black protesters, as well as the white protesters, they told her, don't throw that. Because when it was glass, and they didn't know what was in that glass bottle. So they told her to throw it. So she ran her mouth. Now, I did see her because they whooped, she got, they jumped on her a little bit, they beat her up, and they put her mask off. She tried to get in her car, and she tried to go through the crowd. Now, they went to the crowd. The first thing she was going through the crowd, then she was going to the police next. But they stopped the car. They snatched out the car. I'm sorry, but I felt bad for her because they beat her so bad, man. Like when they put her up on the porch, right? Cause like the cops that were there, they had the guns, the rubber bullets. They sat there and let her throw. They let this go on. See, this is what goes on like here in Buffalo, in New York State, because my cousin lost her cousin in the penitentiary system because like they made him the ringleader of a crime that he did commit with some. He was with a group of people, and he had some adults, but a 16-year-old boy. And they say he was a ringleader of 34 and 27, some other kids. This is a long story with that, so we're gonna leave that alone. But now the thing is, they allowed them to beat this girl before they went to go rescue her. And when they pulled her out the crowd, after they shot the crowd with the little rubber bullets and everything, it was a whoa. I mean, her eyeballs rolled up in her head. And then when they sent the news, they trying to question her, but she wasn't cooperative, so she was part of the agitation crew. They was doing firecracker. I'm like, come on, man, you know the firecracker sound like up close, man. You know, somebody throwing firecrackers and lighting bottle rockets. They thinking they're gonna start start shooting. You know what I'm saying? But see, like I said, the police, like I said, they stopped it from throwing that glass bottle because the cops know, and whatever that was in that bottle, a lot of people gonna start getting they behind whoops. Start with the black protesters first. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna snatch the white ones, but they're gonna beat the crap out the black ones. So they already knew what was gonna happen. They already knew what was in store for they stopped it. You gotta give it to them. They stopped it and it was said a kid was quoted by the news at the saying they said they seen people throwing bricks at this window. They said, "Why are you doing that?" And they weren't from Buffalo. That was the funny part. They weren't from Buffalo. The ones that was doing it was not from Buffalo. We had a few incidents like that. Then, but the people that was involved, they were not from Buffalo. They was approached by people. Why are you doing that that were from Buffalo? Why are you doing that? Because I said it was brought to the attention that some outside agitation was coming in here, and it didn't escalate like they hoped it would in Buffalo when that George Floyd case. You know what I'm saying? Now, I made some comments because I had on my Masonic hat. Now, see, this is where's the brotherly love at? Now, see, I was fused up because now I'm watching this girl get beat because not that I feel bad because if she would have managed to throw that glass bottle at the Buffalo Police Special Forces that was out there in a riot gear, black people would have got beat. The white protesters, they would have got some of them probably got beat, but most of them got snatched up first. But the ones they grabbed as black was gonna get the worstest behind whooping because of this knucklehead woman. And that's why I said, where are our leadership? Our leadership is black and it's on the second floor of City Hall. We got black common council members but where were they? So I blame them because one of them should have came out there and spoke at the steps of City Hall, and maybe some of this nonsense wouldn't have popped off the way it did downtown Buffalo. All right, but because I had my Masonic hat on, I was making disparaging comments because I'm being me. Brothers call my Warsaw Master, brothers called by District W Grand Master, and there's one fool, I don't know who it was. I think it was, I got an idea of what fool that it was, but I'm not going to, again, I'm not saying names because I don't know 100%, but I got an idea of what clown it was, you know what I'm saying? But you know what Steve Cole said how he did it best, right? But you know that go to you, brother, you know what I'm saying? But that's another story. But bottom line is this. When I seen my worship master one day, he said, "Did you get my phone call?" I said, "No." What phone call? I don't understand. My phone call was bugging out because I didn't know I didn't have a missed call from him, and there was no message. Now I said to him, so I'm not gonna say you didn't call, but it just came up to me saying there was no missed calls from you or no messages. And he brought it to my attention that it brought to his attention about people was calling him complaining about this comments I was making because I had on a Masonic hat. So he said he got a phone call from the Grand Master. He asked the Grand Master, should I suspend? He said, "Man, first of all, that's up to you because you're the master of the lodge." So I said, what's the master? What you gonna do then? I said, "Man, they're going to suspend me." He said, because I told him, I said, "See, we as what's the master should have been out there." Because I had on the jersey, they had on the square and comes on the back. And I can hear somebody saying, "The Masons are here." I'm looking around like, whoa. But there you go. The woman screamed out, "The Masons are here." Now, if we were together in a group, if we came in force and tried to help quell some of the potential violence that did happen that day, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't say come in the spirit of a Grand Lodge and everything. Let's go out there as black men from an organization saying, "Stop it, let's do this, come together, let's be wise, keep protesting peacefully." But instead of brothers calling me, hit me up on my live, my Facebook live, let's say, "Brother Adam, so do your passion." Because I forgot what hat I had on because I was okay, fine. But see, now when I asked what's going on, I told them, I said, "You know what? If it make some of these clowns happy that complain about me saying making my doing what I was doing, go ahead and suspend me, man. Let me do just go ahead and suspend me. Just make them happy. Suspend me." He said, "Man, I ain't worried about that." Like I said, "What's the matter? We should have been out there," because he told me that they came out in force in Georgia. They had on their shirts with square and compass on the saying, they was out there. Where were we? So other than that, so when I called my brother in Rochester, right, Washington, I'm gonna say his name in full. I don't know if you want me to hear his name out there, but he's a wise brother in Rochester. And he said, "Brother Adams." And I told him what happened. He said, they told me I should be suspended and all that good stuff, right? And he said, "Brother Adams, did you make any statements in the name of the lodge?" I said, "No." Did you make any statements or any remarks? How you do it? In the name of the Grand Lodge or the craft? I said, "No." Then you shouldn't worry about them because you didn't do nothing that goes against the unmasonic conducts. I was just talking about because there's certain individuals in City Hall that runs the city in the Common Council are members of our order. Okay. One was made on site up in Grand Lodge and haven't been back since he's been in there. You know what I'm saying? So then we had one brother. He was made. He went to the degrees, but he didn't go like he should have went because I told him. I said, "Look, when I went through, you ain't been through what I've been through, so we can't talk about it." Everything, you know what I'm saying? Because the worship master was like, his worship master was like, they go to the no, don't, I can't go into details what happened. I degree work for the, but what I went through, he managed to escape because the worship master was a pastor, and so was that brother involved. That's a member of the Common Council at that time. So But bottom line is this: where's the brotherly love at, y'all? Is anybody love in the lodge? I don't see it in my lodge or somewhere around the district. Like I ain't gonna be specific on the craft on the district because I haven't been really around it too tight like I should have. But I've been around enough to know. But I'm just gonna stick with my lodge before I left my lodge to go to another lodge. That there was very little brotherly love there, and what can we do to bring the brotherly love back into our lodges? What can we do to be bona fide Prince Hall Masons again and stop the foolishness and the buffoonery? Because brothers get their first and second degrees, sometimes their third degrees, and they haven't been back in St. John's Lodge. Some of the brothers saying because of certain individuals like this, the supposedly pastor that walk around here, call himself congregating, preaching to his flock. And well, put it this way, y'all. My grandmother, she was a blessed woman. Both my grandmothers, I love them dearly. I miss them dearly. And my maternal grandmother, she always said that you can only take so much. So there was only so much I was wanting to take. So I found the way and I found the reason to leave and go to a different lodge because it was just like when you go through this thing, you put up some of the nonsense that you shouldn't have to put up with, the buffoonery, the it's like I want to say but it's like the F bombery that goes on up in there, man. It's like since I've been back, since all of the old guys are gone, and some of the past masters and everything that's there that went through this that have the same teachings from the same elders. I said, still there. Allow something in the sense, allowing it, and you cause like it's just like and then like it came to a point when brother I said, well, would you leave this one? I said, well, if I have to leave another lodge, I'll probably go to another grand lodge if that need to be. But see, why participate and not pay your dues? But if you want to participate, you don't participate, but you're giving your money. If you don't come to meetings, you can't. That means you miss the opportunity to utilize your voice. And see, the things that's going on now is just like downright disturbing. So again, brotherly love. Where's the brotherly love at, y'all? When can we bring this brotherly love back? How are we gonna teach brothers to be Masons if we don't know how to be Masons right now? And for those who know, why are we not teaching it? But it's just right now. I'm a little still upset. I'm happy with the new line so far. We began it, and we're working on. We just established a new Eastern Star chapter, Shiloh chapter. We on the UD right now, and we're doing a school supply drive to help a corporate organization here in Buffalo, New York. Give out book bags, and they're gonna have them filled with school supplies. If you're in the Buffalo area, hit me up here or hit me up on Facebook, Darvin Adams on Facebook, and let me know if you're willing to help out and supply paper, pens, glue, crayons, any type of school supplies that you can give. Contact me at 716-436-0471 if you want to help out in the Buffalo area. And if you, in all points beyond, you would like to send school supplies by chance, let me know how they send them to me. Or if you would make a donation to give school supplies, I'll give it. I'll get the money. Give it to some of the sisters. Matter of fact, I'll give it to our secretary, which she can record the monies that's coming in, and then go and buy the school supplies and a donation to the organizations that we're going to give them to. Okay, if you will help me again, Shiloh Chapter brothers and sisters under UD, we're doing a back to school drive. We're looking for school supplies, not the backpacks. We're looking for school supplies. If you're in the Buffalo area, you got my number. Look me up on Facebook or hit me up here where you want to connect with me to get school supplies. If you want to, by chance, how to say it, like order online at they understand that Walmart has a very lovely sale going on right now, as well as Office Depot. And if you order online to the store in Cheektowaga or the Walmart in Amherst up there, but not too I can get to them. If y'all want to do that, that would be most greatly appreciated to help out our sisters and brothers in our new Shiloh chapter. We want to do our best. We want to come out running out the block of doing charity work in the community. We're also sponsoring chicken dinners, Shabetta dinner, chicken dinner sale. Come on out, y'all. We're gonna be on August 17th at the lodge up there on Sheridan and Sweet Home Road across from the Tim Hortons and that plaza right there. Sweet Home and Sheridan. August 17th, we're doing Shabetta dinners. I have pre-order tickets right here. If you need a ticket, you in the Buffalo area, Cheektowaga area, wherever you at, contact me 716-436-0471. Hit me up here and at YouTube, Darvin Adams on YouTube, Instagram, Street Legacy Photography _ Street Legacy _ photography. I'm sorry. Again, the Instagram, Street Legacy _ photography and Instagram. Or if you see my name, another check Instagram, Darvin Adams on Instagram. Facebook, Darvin Adams. Look for me on Facebook. And all 3 pages right there, I'm at the ball for Lecture City Lodge in my tuxedo. So that you see me in that tuxedo, that's my page. Hit me up there and make statements saying pre-order tickets and school supplies. If you out of the state and you want to supply and help support our new chapter, contact me here. And you can contact here, and you can make check, money order, payable out to Shiloh chapter under UD. And we can take it from there. Like give it to the secretary, or you send it straight to the secretary's desk. Like you add this when the time comes. So please help out the new chapter. Let's bring some brotherly love back to the lodge. Like and subscribe here on Facebook. Help my channel grow, y'all. See, I'm going to bring information. I'm going to network with the Masons and Stars across the country. Prince Hall, Internationals, wherever Grand Lodge you're from. I'm going to talk to my veterans of the country. I'll talk to our community leagues. If you can hear my voice, I'm Craig Mack. If you know Craig Mack, if you're in California area, tell Craig Mack to hit me up on here, man. Tell that brother up in LA from Compton. I wish I knew his name again. He called himself Ayatollah, I believe it is. The brother from Compton. I watch his pages every now and then. And because I'm looking for Craig Mack, looking for a shipmate, you know what I'm saying? But we talk about that. Let's get Craig Mack. Ayatollah, you know what I'm saying? Get at me, you know what I'm saying? It's not just hit me up, y'all. Facebook me and all that stuff. Let's talk masonry. Let's talk Eastern Star. Let's talk the craft. Let's talk veteраnism. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the veterans. Let's talk about our community. Veterans, Masons. If y'all don't read that 2020 report and y'all let Donald Trump get in, we done. I had brothers tell me vote for Donald Trump. I had this one brother say he's not gonna vote for Kamala Harris because she trash. Who are you gonna vote for? But I'm lying. But see, come on, y'all. But again, where's the brotherly love at, y'all? We supposed to be in the community. We supposed to help. We supposed to be here. First and foremost, we supposed to help each other out, as well as the community. Why don't we do that anymore? Is my question. With that being said, brothers, peace and love, togetherness. We're not in peace, y'all. This is not us. This is not us. We're in peace. Peace, not us. We together. African symbolism, togetherness. We be together forever. Peace, togetherness. Again, please like and share and subscribe. Most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. Pastor Tullerware Zone. Let's discuss. Let's have a discussion, y'all. Let's discuss everything that we bring up here. I'm open to anything. Let's just kind of keep it peaceful and non-combative in here. Okay, let's come together, y'all. Bring it together. Looking for brothers for African unity, black nationalism. Let's bring it together, man. Black veterans. All let's come together under the umbrella, man. You see, if we can spend our time being divided, like now, if all the Prince Hall Masons, the Internationals, Modern Free, all the Grand Lodges, if we just came together under one umbrella and have a common goal and keep the personal ideologies here to ourselves and just bring ideas to help us come together as one big community to help the whole community out and stop keeping and see the one thing that's keeping together the separating us as eagles, and it's the eagles that separates us in the lodge rooms. That's why we can't get along, because everybody got their own separate ego. If we kept our egos to ourselves and we worked together and became brothers and family members, we have a better lodges. But see, we backstab each other. We bicker. We talk smack about each other behind each other's backs. And you wonder why people come and go in our lodges. No. Why is that? When are we going to stop this buffoonery? Until we stop this buffoonery, this is what we're going to keep going. But again, I got to go, y'all. Like and subscribe, y'all. Please do your comment. I will respond back. Let's get busy and let's talk to each other, network, and let's gather up information to make us a better craft, make better community members, and let's get out there and straighten our community. Only us. We have too many enemies to be enemies of each other. Peace.